dudes, the goon, the gangsters out there, they like to say, they ain't nosy. You know, I'm on my business. No, the fuck you don't. You go behind closed doors and you tell your fucking girl. Some of y'all dudes from New York, see, dudes from New York, I don't care what they say. All dudes from New York is almost gay. What up, Gels Gaming Gang? All dudes from New York is almost gay. Why do I say that? I live in other places in the country, and I realized that when I was in New York, I hung out with a lot of niggas. We hang up under each other. Chicks in New York be saying shit like, oh, you wanna hang with your friend. This is what they used to. On the corners, in the exits, in the alleyways, with your guys. Yeah, just piled up on top of each other. Not like that, but you know what I mean. So you got like the I don't pillow talk. Oh, you don't pillow talk, huh? You know how many of my bros done been talking about how they ain't pillow talk? But then they'll tell me everything? Nigga, you be around me more than you be around your girl. He'll tell me everything. We in the exit smoking blunts and gossiping. And I just want to tell y'all, ain't nothing wrong with that. Because some shit need to be talked about. Like this. Shout to Cam again.
You got contact with me through the agency.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, what kind of agency?
Hold on, this the other sex worker dude here.
Fresh off trial.
Man, what's happening? I'm blessed. I'm blessed, my dude. How you doing?
Shit, everything. First of all, thank you for coming on the show.
I don't want to call him a sex worker.
And we know a lot's been going on in the media and the news and all the publicity surrounding this trial. And I can imagine the last thing that you would think of that you would get subpoenaed to go talk about what you do in a federal court case. So
yeah.
I know all this is probably a lot for you.
Get subpoenaed to come up in the federal court room talking about waxing booty, nigga.
Yeah, I can imagine. So listen, a lot of people just get clips off Instagram or what's going on the trial or social media or the shave room or baller alert or
this wasn't the best interview from Cam, but it's what we got.
What you do or do you dance or you also
I dance with this agency. It's a lot of the time when they book like a lady that wants to go to an event or a couple and the husband wants you to dance with his wife or go out to an event and be with her. Right. Kind of like a companion. That's what you see.
Hey y'all, I think one of the main issues that like even in my relationship, hub what's up, is that I can't talk to man kid about certain things and ask her questions. Because I really want to have that conversation with her. But Meg is from an urban environment. So if you ask her a question outside of the urban question, she might be like, what you trying to say? No, I'm not trying to say that. What I'm trying to ask is, say we married. Say we married, right? And now everybody ain't in this boat. But the way I look at pussy and the way other people look at pussy is two different things. I don't feel like pussy is the valuable part in a woman. I don't think most women feel like dick is the most valuable part of a man because they're going to ask for so much more. And so, I said, hey, say you want to go somewhere, do something. And fellas, I think you should ask your girl this. If you're watching on Instagram, you're watching on Twitch, ask your girl this. If you're a female, ask your dude this. Hey, you gonna trick your dude? Motherfuckers trick they dude. You gonna get tricked out your spot, son. But be careful how you answer that question if your girl do ask. Hey, y'all. Say you want to go somewhere, do something. Could I hire a nigga to go out on a date with you? Grab your booty when you walk through the door like I might do? Keep his hand on the small of your back? Guide you to y'all seats? You feeling good and frisky in the night? I don't want to watch. I'm not trying to watch it. Huh? You know what? Let me call that motherfucker up that chick you out. Go ahead, man. Get you some on the side, girl. Because when son said that, I'm like, yo, it's people that do that. I imagine having money might be like enjoyable, right? So it's like, and we know how much when a motherfucker got money. Let me say something, right? I don't know if it's like this forever, but say your girl gets some money. She want to go out and she ain't worried. She don't give a fuck about you. Right? Say you in the need of some love. Hey, yo, girl, man, all you want to do is shop and go hang out with your friends. You don't enjoy my company. You just enjoy outside. Like, if you gonna enjoy me, it gotta be me, you, and around the group. Hey, you know what? You about to go out and do your thing? Oh, shut up, nigga. You gonna send that chick over that you hired last time to cuddle and talk to me? I'm just asking questions.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
And is it totally illogical for a human to think that way? How is it different or worse or where does that stand next to infidelity? Where does that stand next to being cheated on? Hey, yo, we don't got cheating and disloyalty and infidelity in our relationship. We got honesty. We got communication. We cherish each other in a different way. Sex is like eating cheesecake. Y'all know how dudes talk about post-nut clarity? Yo, I'm going to tell y'all, I don't even know if I can really get into telling y'all how I realized what I realized about post-nut clarity. How I realized it. I didn't even realize it. Laying up with some chick when I was in jail. That sound crazy, don't it? Yo, did Boo really jump on a young person? No.
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Fortunately or unfortunately, I wasn't locked up in the state where those kind of things go, right? And so even when you pleasuring yourself as a dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you feel after? You don't feel in the moment. In the moment you like, oh. But afterwards, the person is important. It don't be the action. Oh, was it good? It's all good. The sex be good if you feeling the person enough. And when you not feeling the person, the sex ain't good no more because you leave or y'all break up and y'all just don't do it. And in that way, cheesecake better. Because for the rest of my life, I'm never going to stop eating cheesecake. The fuck? It's never going to be a time where I'm like, hey, yo, you know what, cheesecake? I ain't rocking with you no more. I'm going to carrot cake. It's not going to happen.
Got you.
A lot of times it's bachelorette interpretation.
So, because when I spoke to
yo, do they got do they got people that do parties that want like slightly overweight dudes that's kind of getting back in shape, like come shake a little meat in there and all that?
Fucking niggas, bitches. That's kind of what you do anytime.
Yo, Cam is retarded.
No, it's mostly dancing.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering. It's just mainly dancing. So explain to me. You get to the audition. You get to the room. What happens when you get to the room? You go up the elevator, get to the room. Who opens the door or who's there? How does this initial first introduction go?
Fox Puff out and kick son out.
Puff opens the door. at first.
Fuck out of here.
And I walked.
So did you notice though, or you just think that you're going for what you usually do?
I had to sign the NDA before I went there, so like they kind of told me it was a celebrity client.
Okay, got you. But you didn't know it was going to be them.
No.
All right, so let's get there.
Yo.
Puff opens the door. Pardon me?
I had a clue.
Oh, you had a clue.
Like I had. Yeah.
Got you. So you get there. Puff opens the door. How does that introduction go when you open the door and you see his Puff?
I just dap him off and I walk in and he asked me if I knew
Tapped him up.
I was like, no, he told me his name. I'm like, I knew who he was, but I was just like, he was like, he did Puff Daddy, Bad Boys, and I was like, and he played some music. I'm like, oh yeah, that's you.
I ain't understand that part. I guess this is why I don't fit the description, because I would have been like, take this. Yo, as soon as Puff would have opened the door and I'd have seen him, I'm already a dancer. I'm not saying, he's a dancer. Nigga got a shirt open and all that. You see what I'm saying? This is what he do. He probably be pop. You know how them old in-shape niggas be popping their chest and all that? If I was him, Puff open that door, I'd have went right to make this money. Take this money. And I'd have went right to singing the Puff song. I swear to God. And I'd have hugged Puff right there. No way out, man. I'm fucking around, but wait. So, hey, y'all. Puff like, yo, you know who I am? Son like, nah. Puff like, yo, he saying his name, he play the music. Son like, oh, yeah. I'd have kicked son out. You know who I am, but why you playing, my dude, man? You ain't heard the rumors? You ain't heard about what they say I do? This
like,
world crazy.
He's like, well, let's go sit on the balcony.
He played his own music to let you know he was like he played bad boy music and shit. You saw they dancing and shit. They just played the music when
he just played the music. I was like,
like you gotta think. Oh, you don't drink Ciroc? How you don't know who I am, man? Get out of here, man. But we ain't here for lying, man. We here for real freak off shit.
It's a wild nigga.
This real freak off shit.
He opens the door. You walk in,
yeah.
And y'all go chill for a second. You said.
Yeah, like I walk in the living room and there was like towels laying on the couch and the floor and shit. And I'm like, all right, this is interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
Right.
He's like, yeah, come sit in the back so I can tell you what's up.
Right.
Come and sit back here so I can tell you what's good.
Or whatever. And he's just like asking me about my career and how long I've been.
And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, yo. When homie first was talking about all the sheets and towels over stuff, I still didn't really get it. Now I'm realizing that it's the baby oil, right? Because that's what son ended up saying. But see, I thought they was being I don't think frugal was the word to use, right? Not frugal, but what's the word to use when cautious with the baby oil? But if Puff run around just spraying it like one everywhere, then you know you gotta cover shit up. You don't want shit getting everywhere, right? But at no point do I want to be knocking a chick down and her dude start spraying baby oil on my back. Imagine you busting something, he take the baby oil, you go up under, start spraying on your balling hams and all that. You like, whoa, Lord. Oh, wait, what the? Whoa. Got you thinking you was squirting out here. Got you looking at yourself like a squirter. After you leave the freak off, you looking in the mirror like, am I a squirter? Like, am I really a squirter? Jesus.
With the agency or what I do.
Right.
Agency.
And like we went there for like 20 minutes. And he was like talking about he likes porn and he's at a point in his career where he likes to curate and make his own porn.
Yo.
And then he started bragging. He was like, I got a girl in sexy, you gonna love her.
This is the this
and
is the elevation after Cassie,
she
right?
Comes out in like lingerie. And we just like chill and smoke
look,
for about 30 minutes. And he was like,
And I don't care how nobody feel about what I say, right? Look, this the upgrade to the Punisher dude. He in better shape. I think he handsomer. A lot more swag. Now Puff is, now you see what I'm saying? In the beginning, it was like timid. Now Puff got the ball rolling. He got a better story. He ain't having homegirls say the shit, the embarrassment, all that's past. Puff like, hey, yo, look, this what the deal is. I got this vision. And you the man to perform it with this lady right here. You know, like they say people is eccentric. He is a eccentric, creative, gay sex watcher.
It's like, this is what I want to do. I want you to stand at the, talking to her, I want her to stand at the end of the balcony. And like, it was like, all right, she's in the bar. You walk in and y'all just meet and he tells her action and she just goes to like plan it. Like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? So I'm like, all right, I'll just play the role, you know? And so, we do that for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, so get to the audition. Puff opens the door. He says, you don't know who I am. You tell him no. He start playing bad boy music. Walk with you to
he said like 3 different names.
Did he?
Then start playing the music.
Yeah, then start playing the music because you like, whatever, I'm here for.
Yo, what's the freakiest song in Puff catalog that he could play to have a motherfucker like?
And then tell you what the porn scene is. So he's directing this fantasy, basically. So y'all was at a bar, and like, so technically in his brain, you just meet his shit at a bar.
Yeah.
Got you. But he laid this out to you before.
And let me tell some of y'all this. Y'all remember that video we reacted to with the dude girl outside the bar, letting the dude knock her down in the car? So, like, your girl is perfectly capable, and you know if when your girl drinks, she a hit. You could tell. Like, yo, if you drinking and you in the wrong area, you'll fuck around and slip up. She'll never be like true, but you could tell. And I'm going to tell y'all, for everything that I'm hearing about Daphne, Jane Doe Joy, that's her vibes. And there's nothing wrong with that vibe. Like, see, I don't even, like, when people talk about hoes or 304, I don't even look at, like, I look down on people that lie. I look down on people that can't keep it real. I look down on people that, like, perpetrate a fraud like you don't want to be yourself. I know a lot about porn star women. I respect porn star women. Some of those relationships don't got no cheating in it. Oh, Boo Howard don't got no cheating. Her job is to have sex for money. I'm telling you right now, sex ain't as important as you think it is. I heard somebody say the other day, the community that's most jaded around sex is what community? If you're watching on Instagram, on Twitch, if you know the answer to this, out of the people in America, all the different races, what is the race that put the most taboo shit around sex? You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't even believe it, bro. You wouldn't even believe it. What's the race that put the most, it's niggas. If somebody taught the bitches in the hood to be porn stars, they wouldn't give a fuck about food stamps. They'd have enough money to get their hair done and do all the shit they want to do and not neglect their kids. But instead, she want to top the local weed dealer off in the exit and be like, shh. For a pair of Air Maxes and an eighth of weed. Come on, man. Come on.
The urban black female has been known to hunt her prey in the most vicious and mysterious ways, savagely stalking unsuspecting males through the cityscape.
Worried about a reputation that you really don't even got. some shit just don't be making sense.
Before Jane Doe came out.
No, he told me that, but when she came out, he like said what he wanted it to be while she was sitting right there next to him.
Let's speed up a little bit.
Next to him.
Do you think he was recording on that secretly, or you told him?
Oh, hold on, here we go.
I want to get back to a couple things you said, but I want to stay here. When you told him don't record me, what's his reaction to that?
He was like, all right, cool. He just like put the phone down.
Right. But I seen somewhere where you said it was still a laptop up, possibly.
Yeah, there was a laptop on the table next to him.
Do you think he was recording on that secretly, or you told him to shut that down as well?
I went and closed the laptop. Like when he put the phone down, I went up and I pulled the laptop down.
If
like
I'm a super freak, he wouldn't have closed my laptop.
I seen where you made it clear to him because, just for our audience, you're not gay, and you made it clear to him that you didn't want to be touched by him at all. Where you're also an MMA fighter, for what I'm understanding, and you showed him 2 of your fights to let him know, don't play with me. Is that correct?
Yeah. It wasn't not me showing him that.
Let me tell you something. Say I'm the freako who putting this together. He would have showed me that video, and I'd have got up and I'd have put a gun to his head. Oh, maybe not get so. Maybe he tried to, but I'd have pointed a gun at him and said, yeah, I'm a Glock 9 fighter. Yo, hey, if I want, hey, man, hey, don't matter of fact, hey, you want to see if you could be one of them 144,000 to make it into heaven? Maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't. But what I'm saying is, hey, we hear about the freak off stuff. Like, I don't really care about all that MMA shit. Puff want to record you, and you getting recorded. And that's all the fuck it's gonna be.